Okay, so I wanted to ask you something, and this is just coming from me, as a woman. I've been seeing a lot of guys go back and forth arguing and shit on social media. So you'll see somebody hosting an Instagram live, they invite somebody on just to argue. You'll see somebody having a conversation and then they call somebody else and then they're on the phone just to argue, but it's recorded, it's live streamed so that people can know. Like, is this how men are going to be handling their business going forward? Like, are we going to see this stuff playing out on social media versus how it should be handled, like man to man? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you watch DJ Envy and Rick Ross. Rick Ross is probably pushing 50 and Envy's probably 45, and they argue on social media. I mean, this is just what they do now. I think that we are people of a certain age that was used to seeing stuff differently and seeing things play out differently, but people are a lot more comfortable in that space. Social media gives a lot of people room to talk and say things that they would never say in front of people's faces, or act in manners that they would never act, otherwise. And it sucks, but I don't think it's going anywhere. It's empowered a lot of individuals to be things that they would have never been in other situations. So we in for some even worse stuff. You know what I'm saying? People are filming anything now, filming things that they should never have filmed. They're, recording things and, like you said, conversations with each other. Like, man, people didn't do that. Certain conversations were meant for back rooms. Certain conversations were meant that you had to earn a right to be in that room. You couldn't hear that because you wasn't in the room. You would never hear that if you wasn't in the room. That doesn't apply as much as it did back in the day. So it's sucky times. There's no exclusivity to anything. You can't make things feel special. People used to have intimate situations with their families, and now you have reality TV where they're supposed to show everything, supposed to talk about everything, supposed to bear everything, and nothing's sacred, nothing's precious. So when you think about people having beef and having arguments, it was always that solid dude that can get behind the scenes and bring some people together and make sure that cooler heads prevail. But now it's just it's sponsored by this site or that site, and once the world deem it not important anymore, that's when it's going to die down. But as long as they can keep getting clicks and views and boost up whatever it is that they're trying to do, they're gonna keep doing it, and it's getting sucky because it doesn't even matter the age. We can't blame it on the kids no more because you got grown people doing it. So just a horrible time that we're living in, and buckle up because we ain't going nowhere.